Hello there, welcome to Chess Tech, and as you know, if you can hear that noise, it only means one thing. So, going to do a quick 20-minute session on the bike, go over a couple of games I played last night, bad night's sleep, didn't go to bed till about 3:30, got up about 9, kids all up screaming, ill, mental, but so I was playing some late night Blitz. You can see here, had some interesting results actually. Decided to play a rapid game against somebody and oh dear, absolutely devastating loss. I just want to show you this game. I think it's instructive. It's basically a lesson in absolutely, this guy was about 19, I don't know, 80 or something like that. The nearly 2000 rated player. Just look at this. Absolutely positionally marmalised this player. Crushed him. Crushed. Look at this position. How winning is this? This is just really a completely one endgame. So he decides not to exchange queens. And we get to this position. This is about as one as you could get. I mean, really, I've got two connected passed pawns. The computer's only giving me like a half pawn advantage, but the practical reality of playing this as black, having to defend this position in a game with not much time left, is pretty brutal. And as you can see, I squeeze him beautifully here, and we get to this position where he lets me double his pawn. I bring my pawn up. And he's just going for a few cheapos like you would. And look at this. I mean, this is resignable almost, but obviously you don't resign with this. We get this position. Now I've got this fork, always threatening with my knight coming in d7 or c6. So we get this position. Computer's loving it, plus 2.5, and we get this position, dropping it back. He's just getting outplayed totally here, and now he blunders, and I see the blunder because basically my knight can hop into c6, as you can see, doing a lovely royal fork between everything. But I play the move order wrong. I play the knight fork first, get too excited, didn't spend enough time in the move. That's because I entered a bullet tournament, I reckon a 1 minute bullet tournament before playing this. I'm still better, but also I've just lost a massive advantage here. Of a completely won, goes from being a completely won game to a game where I've now given somebody a chance. And yeah, just sort of blow it really. And we're in this position, which is now better. He's now better. And how amazing is this? How amazing is that? So within 2 moves, in a position where even though I'm materially up with 2 connected passed pawns, within 1 move I'm a hell of a lot worse because of the position, and obviously I lose. I'm just getting mated and slaughtered, and that was the end of that. It's just a horrifying game. So I want to just, my take home in this is that when you finally get yourself in a position where you're beating somebody, you get to a critical position like this, which is completely won. You just have to compose yourself and take that extra time, especially when you've got the big guns on the board still. Queens and rooks, powerful pieces, can end the game in a stroke like they did here. The pawns mean nothing while these big boys are on, really. And I got too excited. Okay, if I just exchanged rooks, and then you can see we get the fork, and now it's over. That's all it had to do. That's the difference. Anyway, let's stop moaning about that and get on and find some games to play. So I suppose I did try and I did have a bit of success. Managed to get back over 1900, I think, in the Blitz. Played a couple of games, had a couple of insane losses, same winds recently, but it's really been on and off. I mean, it's been so on and off recently. So we're back to 1923. So I am not playing well at the moment overall. Although not yesterday night, the night before. So this line is we play D4. Yeah, this is like somebody who studied playing the Scandinavian against it a bit, but doesn't really know what they're doing against it, because it's an okay line, but it's not the critical main line. I say a critical main line. I think it's a line that gives black plenty of chances to equalise, and it's white plays very aggressively, which is fair enough. You play Queen D2, please. Win his dark square bishop then. Actually, sometimes that doesn't work out that well, so it opens up that file, F file. I get a bit too obsessed with these positional nuances. So can I play E5 now? I play E5, takes. If he pushes, takes, I win the pawn. I think I've got to play. My gut's telling me I've got to try and get something going in the centre a bit here. I've developed my pieces. He's got a strong control of the centre. And if I don't do something about it, I'm going to get pulverised. I'm not that happy about my queen being on that far, so I'm just going to try and line the rooks up now. He's going to do the same. I've got a bit of an issue with my dark square bishop. Wasn't great there. I'm probably going to have to exchange it off for his knight, which actually I'm not sure if that was his best move. I might just hit that just for the sake of it. He's just playing very quickly, this guy. I don't believe he really has a plan. He wants to exchange pieces. Now, it's not known, but the quite often in Scandinavian defence middle games, can I take that pawn? Quite often the knight is a better piece than the bishop, white's bishop. For I'm only basing that on Sergei Tvarkov says, who's a proponent of it. And so if I take the pawn, bishop takes pawn, rook takes knight, bishop takes pawn check, king takes bishop, bishop takes bishop. I don't know. It's not quite right, is it? Let's provoke something a bit more. It might just. It's got a bit of a problem here. Has he got a problem, or is it just me getting excited? I think we'll take that. This means now, interesting position actually. He's got a lot of time on me. I haven't really got a lot on here, if I'm being honest. And I'm really behind on time. He's playing very quickly. I think I played this guy quite recently actually. He's got the fact that his rook's in the game. Mine is not. It's non-existent. I can't get my other rook in the game. I'm struggling. I'm just going to have to try and keep my queen active. And he's probably going to try and open up my king. He's just lost a piece. There you go. That's what you get for playing quickly, you see. Thank God for that. I don't want to share that. I think we're just going in. Well, that was a nice win. Reconnecting. Very dodgy connection. I don't know why on the server. A bit touch and go. Oh. Right then, what should we do? What should we do? Let me just go for... I'm trying to get a line. Yeah, this is what I want. I want an King's Indian, haven't I, just for a while. Castle. Come on. There's quite a lot of difference between playing d6 and d5 if you ever reach this position. I was going for a caveman setup here where I'm just going to line these bad boys up. Doesn't quite work now, but I mean, this attack, it's a bit of a bluff, really. I mean, it's not as threatening as it looks. I think, you know, in a long game, you still got to defend it. There's no doubt about it. Still got to defend it. Now, I don't mind if he attacks my knight. I have to reroute it. So he wants to open things up, which is fair enough. So, what have we got going on here? Can I play? I'm just going to push that pawn. I'm hoping he'll take my knight just to let my other, gives my bishop a, lets it out. I'm to spend a tempo. I'm not really, if you're playing a game like this where you're trying to just crush somebody on the king side, you're not going to be too precious about some positional nuances of losing a couple of pawns. So let's think about this. You drop the queen back or play d3. Be a bit careful here. A little bit careful. Oh, that might have been a blunder actually. I think I'm okay. Bishop comes to f5. I've got the pawn, I've got e4. So, and we can't take because his queen's exposed on d8 as far as I can see. So I think we've concluded that in this ridiculous effort to get back above, can I just take, I just want to take this pawn first. You could just take my knight then, it doesn't really threaten anything. That would be a noob mistake to take the knight. Bishop, correct. So, do I need to play king b1? Got the threat then of bringing his queen in. Is he threatening anything here, really? I could play a3, but then he's got a knight sack. Maybe I'll just drop that down actually. I mean, you can still win a pawn here. But I'm sort of not too worried about losing that A pawn because oh, one minute. He said, oh yeah, because so what's he threatening here? It's not anything too scary, is it? It looks a bit like checkmate, which is a bit annoying. Oh dear. I think I'm going to get mated actually in a moment. Oh, completely misplayed that. Completely misplayed that. I was talking out my arse. Yeah, I'm going to have to give that good crushing. This player's not. He's quite strong tactically. He doesn't understand positional chess. That's just a terrible load of nonsense. utter shite that I was talking. I just let myself get mated. Should have done. I had no attack, and I just persevered with a ridiculous plan, which is another flaw of chess players. They're rated to not know when to abandon your attack and know when to defend. He is quite a competent player, but I've played this guy quite a lot, I think, and not really normally beat him. Let him have that game. It's going to be. Can't let him go off thinking that he's daddy. It's not good. Oh. He's probably struggling to think of something to do now. Oh, he's going to bring his knight, and then he's going to play his bishop. He wants to have the bishop behind the knight, so he can play some tactical shot. Come on then, move bishop. Oh, you know what? He wants to do that. That's okay. We can do tactics. We can do tactics. Don't mind. It's fine. He's getting slaughtered on time at the moment. Have I got knight takes knight, pawn takes knight? Yeah, I think we've got to clear this out a bit. So, I suppose this is, I don't know how to assess this. This might be probably equal position. Nothing particularly wonderful either way. And you could say he's got a better attacking opportunity than me. Open files, more centre control. But now the fireworks have sort of gone. You know, what's left? And I don't know whether I want to play C. It's just lining up some cheapo here, I guess. I don't mind. Might push the pawn. Okay, so nice to. What have we got here tactically going on? I need to play H. I don't like this move. I'm probably better rerouting my bishop somewhere. Asking for all sorts of tactics. This, need to get rid of his dark square bishop. And probably his white square bishop as well, light square bishop. I mean, he's well down on time. He's going to have to come up with something pretty fucking brilliant. Less than a minute now. I mean, thinking about bishop c5 next move. A bit sensitive, my setup. I mean, he's trying to find some. Come on, I don't think he's cheating. He's just always a bit suspicious. This taking two. I think we'll just exchange some heavy guns off. And yeah, he wants to have the sensitive f7 square. Right, there we go. So what's that threatening? I'm threatening that pawn now, and he might push his pawn and weaken his king side, which is, I didn't mean to actually make that queen move there. It's an accident. Luckily I got away with it. I'm just bluffing a bit here. Yeah, He's going to start playing quickly. It's fine. I don't know who's better. I think I've got quite a reasonable position here. He has got a time issue. He's not a great player at the time, is he? He'll bring his rook down. It's not a threat really. He has to do a bit better than that. Yes, he wants to exchange now because he can't think of any way of winning, which is fine. But, he's going to take pawn, and I've got Queen C. Yeah. A bit careful. I don't really want to. I want to check. I'm going to let him take that, and then we're going to have check. Now I'm going to take it, and then I've got my rook in the game. Maybe I've got a threat here. Now, there's rook f7, threatening mate next move, which is never going to happen. Is there a swindle here? Actually, I think there is. Check. He loses his piece, doesn't he? I think I'll keep my queen on because it's better. His king's got big problems with safety. He's just blundered it. His queen, so that's the end of that game. You know. So what can we learn? He wants to play another game. Of course you do. Of course you want to play another game. But you've had your chance, lover. So we're not doing too bad. What's that? 3 out of 4 wins? People around my level. Where is my piece? This is going to be the last one. Right then, let's go for a Sicilian. Hyper accelerated dragon. Whew. That's why I like this variation. The reason I like this variation of the Sicilian is because you're sort of dictating the play. Obviously, there's a downside to that. But it's generally quite solid. You just got to know some nuances. I think we'll pin that and then castle. Take that. Castle. Knight c6. Hopefully we can get that in. It's going to let me get it in a minute probably. I like to keep that queen on that file. I mean, here we go. So he wants to exchange my dark square rook, which I don't want to do. Dark square bishop. He's going to play bishop h6, probably. This is fair enough. But I'm not going to be. The computer often just says let them exchange it. But I find it frustrates people over the ball far more. As long as the position determines you can do it, and that's not actually not taking it. I guess it might be because, you know, it's a basic, very basic, simple plan just to exchange dark square bishops off in a fianchetto Sicilian. And when it suddenly, when you set up that plan as white and then you can't execute it because it's not going to happen, in lower rated players possibly throws a little spanner in the works, you know. So I've got a minute on this guy, roughly the same rating. So either, I mean, you can tell quite often I'm smashing people on time here. Same rating as me. Here we go. He's done it anyway. I'm probably missing a tactic. So you probably can't think of anything else to do. Doesn't mean I'm in the same boat. I can't think of things to do. So. Let's just improve this rook. I mean, the C2 pawn can be a bit sensitive now because he's moved his queen. So just going to dance around queen for a bit, knight, sorry. Yeah. So what have we got going here? What can I do in this position? I think I'm just going to move that back. It's in a good position. You could play f4 here. I don't know. Slightly suicidal move maybe. Oh, he's played it. There you go. Pretty suicidal is probably the wrong term. So this is threatening fork between his rook and queen. He's going to see that one. Fair enough. Seeing him all in these today. We'll drop that back. I'm not going to. I'm just playing with him really. I'm not actually. Got to be a bit careful now. He's getting a bit low on time. Beginning to pay quite quickly. Let's get rid of that white square bishop. Here it goes. There we go. So I need to swing my queen across to be nice. Have you seen that? I think. Knight takes pawn. All I know is he's gonna. Yeah, I think. I'm not sure if that's a very good move actually. I was just thinking of getting it on h5. Yeah, so I've got a bit of a sensitive square here. That's okay because I can take it with the. That's check though. I can't take it. What are we going to do about this? I think actually we have a problem here. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Fair enough, he's come up with something. Probably get rid of his dark square bishop, I think. Yeah. It's forked me. It's not very good, is it? Not good. Not good. Yeah, because I can't even win his rook now. That was what I was looking at on D2, because it's unprotected by the bishop. It doesn't work. Okay. Got a problem. I've gone for that. I don't know if that's what's going to happen there. I think that's alright, he's just playing quickly now. That normally is not going to help him very much. Because I've got some tactics coming. Get the rooks doubled. Knight into h5, threatening g3. What's that threatening? Oh, wasn't a very good move. Could have just taken me there. Got some problems. Got check down there. Got to get something going there. Probably. I might just get away with this. Don't know. Find somewhere for his queen. Goodness me. That's interesting. Check. Of course I'm pinned, aren't I? That queen's nice. It's over. Over. Oh, that's fair enough. Over. I think we're going to resign shortly. You could have just played rook there. Yeah, it's over. It's over. It's letting my king come up. I think it's a mistake. He should have exchanged rooks off then, I think. Okie dokie. Any minor last moves here? It's over. Thank you very much. I think we'll call that a day.